Hi everybody, it's Fred Hassan with Sit Mean Sit Dog Training and our video for the day. A lot of people ask me how I teach my dogs to mark or watch an object, and I'm going to show some of it to you here. This is my 1-year-old Labrador Charger. He'll be doing hunt tests, so I tell him to mark. I want him keeping his eyes on the object that falls. Now I'm moving away from him because as I move away from him, this is early stages for him. My motion will cause him to look at me, but I'm teaching it to him as a command that he has to mark what I tell him to, so I'm pushing his head back with my remote. A lot of people think a remote collar will only make the dog look at you, but that's if it's just used as a correction and nothing else, and that's all the knowledge that they have for the dog just to look at you or come back to you. But here you see it in reverse. It's teaching him to look away. It's kind of like a computer. If you can only check your email, that just means that's all that person is capable of doing, not that that's all the computer will do. I'm moving away, pushing his head back to mark as a command. So he sees that he has to stay in there for quite a while and mark it no matter what the distraction is. I don't want to have to come up to the line and have to wait for him to look at it. I want to be able to control his behavior. We can stretch this out a little bit more as he goes along, but this is a young dog just starting. I'm now just going to move behind him because my motion of moving behind him will make him look back, and I want him, hey, you look forward. I'm telling you to mark. Showing these different angles will make him better and concentrate more on his mark. This is a Belgian Malinois. Now for him I use the command watch to watch a bad guy. Still started with a toy because you can do it a lot in your backyard and just throw toys before you actually bring a bad guy or a guy in a bite suit out there. And he's a little bit more dialed in. He's been doing this for a while. I'm waving my hands just so that distraction that he can see out of the corner of his eye, petting him. At first they'll start, you saw the younger dog turn around and look through that, but this he's just able to get pretty good. Now as I move to right next to him, you'll see him kind of glance at me. I can move a lot faster with him. He's done it a few times. This dog's not even 2 years old. Now I notice that as I'm on an angle, he's looking, I stop, and hey, you need to watch. Remember that the things that you can do with traditional training when you don't have a remote, we can still do those. This just puts a lot more things into your pocket and able to do things and control a dog, even fine movements like his head from a distance. He's angled a little bit here. You can see he's sitting one way, but his head's going the other way. And it'll be natural for him in a second here to just turn all the way around as I do it again to him. There he goes. He just straightens it right out. Till tomorrow, sit means sit.